so far. That's one reason why you're wrapped up tight. All your signs seem to be pointing to a full recovery with no issues, but it might take a little bit to get there. Okay, so here we go. Can you tell me your name, please? Can you spell your last name, please? One second, it seems my pen has decided to try out. Let me just get another one. Okay, one more time, your last name, please. Okay, and your date of birth, please. Okay, and do you have anyone you would like us to contact? Can you give me their name and their number if you remember? Can you spell that, please? What is their relation to you? We just need to know this to know what information we could disclose to them about your situation. Perfect. And their number, if you can remember. Oh, it's in your phone? I do believe we have your phone here. It was locked, so we couldn't get into it. And let me just... where is it? Ah. Okay, yeah, okay, can you tell me the 4-digit code, please? I'm sorry, 6-digit code. So give me 5. What's the last number? Perfect. Is their name in the phone the same one that you gave me? Okay, I'm just looking here. Oh, there they are, right under your favorites. Okay, let me write this down real quick. 555-1849. Does that sound right? You have 2 numbers listed here, so I'm going off the one that says mobile. Okay. And do you remember your address? Okay, thank you. 44 Clover Drive. Okay, and the zip code? 77431. Okay, thank you. Is there anything you would like? Here, let me set your phone back down beside you. that's all information I need to get for you right now. Are you comfortable? Or, I mean, as comfortable as you could get in this scenario. You're in a little bit of pain. Okay, let me just adjust your pain levels. We have it on a low one right now because you weren't awake. So now that you're awake and coherent and you gave me this information, I can turn it up a little bit more for you. Let me just... Okay, that should start seeping in. So here at the recovery center, we do different things to kind of ease your mind off it and help relax, and one of that is ASMR. If you would like, I can try to do some triggers that might relax you. You just have to give me permission if you would like to try this. Now, triggers are like tapping on things, whispering in your ear, scratching, pen caps. Oh, I guess that one isn't really. Just little noises that sometimes make people just kind of relax. So you'd like me to try this? So I'll be making some noises. Hopefully they will help you relax. I have some dice here. Let's see what I can roll with these dice. So, right now I have a 4-sided die. Of course, the standard 6-sided die. The 10-sided die, which I honestly love the shape of the 10-sided die. The 7-sided die, again, I like the more diamond shapes, Another 10-sided die. The 12-sided die. And of course, the best die, the 20-sided die. Let's see what kind of numbers I can roll. Okay. Let's see, I got a 30 on my 10-sided die that goes in increments of 10. I got a 4 on my standard 6-sided die. A 17 on my 20-sided die. A 3 on my 4-sided die. A 1 on my 7-sided die. 17 is next. Then we have a 6, 4, 4, 3, and 1. Pretty good roll. I mean, the lower numbers not so much, but the 30 and the 17 are nice. Okay. So, let's see if something else might make you relax a little bit more. I just got a simple card here. This isn't working. It's not one. Oh, it is. Okay. If this is working for you, then I'll keep going. Would you like more tapping? Fast tapping? I can do that. Okay. Well, let me real quick. I noticed a loose end of your bandages where it's starting to come up. So let me just. Get some of my tape here. And tape that loose end right up. sure you're good. Nurse? Yes, right here. Will you call this person and just tell them what's happening? They are a family member, so you are allowed to disclose some sensitive information. But tell them that it would be better if they come in person to hear this information. Thank you very much. I go now. Oh yes, I am just trying to relax this person. Or patient, I should say, with some ASMR. They seem to be responding to it very well. Yes, so here's the notebook. Do you mind making the call out at the desk so I can continue this and it won't disturb the patient? Perfect, thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, I totally forgot to hand that off. So, right now, I'm sorry about that banging in the background. They're changing the lights in the ceiling out in the hallway. They never do it at a convenient time. But, I have some ointment here that I'm just gonna be rubbing on some of the, scratches and bruises along your arms. So, this ointment it will help your wounds heal with minimal chance of leaving a scar. Your wounds aren't terribly deep. It seems that most of your injury was to your head, which is why we have that tightly bound. Or at least the top part of your head, where your eyes are. as I'm thoroughly rubbing this in, once you are discharged from the hospital, I will be sending a small tub. It comes in a little jar, so a small jar of this home with you, and you will just need to apply it to the bruises and the marks for, I want to say, probably about 2 to 3 times a day for the first 2 weeks out of the hospital. And even if it hurts a little bit, you do need to thoroughly rub this in. Okay, I'm just going to wipe my hands on the towel that I have here. Let's put the lid back on the wipe. The good thing about this ointment is it's also a moisturizer. So if you have any extra, it's actually a really good moisturizer, as well as prevents scarring and just makes your skin feel really nice. I actually use this at home quite a bit. Apply liberally over face and body for best results. Apply twice a day or whenever skin feels dry or is injured. Okay. We're gonna move on now to some other triggers. So, let's see. One of my favorite things to do is whenever I'm bored or am just waiting on something, I always carry around a deck of cards. Right now I'm carrying around the Bicycle Stargazer playing cards. They're honestly beautiful. I love them so much. The only downfall is there's no color distinction between the two, or the 4 suits. So they all have this beautiful like star constellation design on them in the shape of, spade, heart, diamond, club. But on the actual cards, they don't have any distinction of the color, which is sometimes kind of hard, like first glance, especially when I'm being really lame and playing solitaire by myself. But yeah, I have to really look hard, because sometimes you think you're laying down a heart on top of spade, but you're really laying down a heart on top of a heart, or a spade on top of a spade, or a spade on top of a club. But I do find these really beautiful cards. Just not for any game that you need to have a quick distinction of what the color is. I love that sound so much. What about you? Did you like that or not so much? It's okay if you don't. Let's see. So I have this cleanser brush for your face. It has a nice rubber exfoliating side, and then a soft, bristly side. I do enjoy that sound as well. But in my opinion, the rubber bristles, that's a tongue twister, you know. Rubber bristles. That's hard to say. But I love the sound of the rubber bristles. You like the sound of brushing? Well, lucky for you, I have a bunch of different types of brushes. So I have this big, fluffy brush. It's so soft. Then I have two stiffer foundation brushes. small contouring, which is another stiff brush. A nice eyeshadow brush that I think is a good medium between soft and stiff. Unfortunately, I do not feel like this brush is very good for actually applying makeup. Even with makeup that I use that's highly pigmented, it seems to stick to the bristles of this one a little much. But I do think the sound of its bristles are very nice. Now this is a stiff flat brush. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to use it for. I presume it's to stipple. Yes, part of ASMR is certain words that people enjoy the sounds of, and stipple is one of those trigger words. So I'm just gonna fluffy blending brush. Then a nice eyebrow brush. Whoops. Tweezers, although we don't need to use these on you. So one of the most important things when you're injured, ill, or even just normally doing day-to-day stuff, you need to stay hydrated, 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 hydrated. So here at our recovery facility, we provide insulated metal mugs. Now, right now, yours is empty because obviously you have the IV keeping you hydrated. But I do believe some metal sounds sometimes sound very nice. Hello. Have you nodded to sleep yet? Nodded off to sleep. Sleep. Well, since you're nice and relaxed, and I believe you are asleep, I'm going to leave you